I have wainscoting here, and I want to continue the wainscoting on this wall. I received a lot of questions on how I did it. Let me show you the steps on how I did my wainscoting. Hey guys, go. So the first thing we have to do is to measure the height and the width. Okay? 25. So now we already have the height and the width of our wall. Now it's time for us to decide how many sets of boxes do we really want on this wall. For instance, over here in this wall, I have 3 sets of boxes, one at the top, one at the bottom. You know, I have 3 sets of boxes. Over here, I'm thinking I only want 2 boxes because if it's 3, I think it's too much already. The next thing we have to decide is the spacing or the distance of each boxes from ceiling to the baseboard, to the spacing of each boxes, okay? Very important, focus on the spacing. Don't worry about the sizes of the box. As long as your spacing are accurate and the same, it will look fine. Okay. I have to make sure that I have the same spaces from this wall to that wall. So I decided to put 5 inches for this, 5 inches over here, 5 inches over there, 5 inches on that side, and 5 inches
Okay guys,
on the ceiling.
So let's recap. So our width is 96.25 and our height is 104.25, right? And I wanted 2 sets of boxes. So that's 1 set. This is the second set. Now, in each spacing, I wanted 5 inches. The first thing we have to find is the height of our boxes. Box height. Now, so our height is 104.25. And then we have to minus it with 15 inches. Why? 5 inches here, 5 inches here, and 5 inches here. Total of 15 inches. So that would be 89.25. Do you guys understand? This 15 inches is the space times 3. 3 because of this. One at the bottom, the middle, and on the top. In our boxes, we want the upper one larger than the smaller one. To make our life easier, what we're going to do for this bigger size, bigger box on the top, is we're just going to double the size of the lower part. So 89.25, okay, you divided by it by 3. Why? Because the upper box is double the size of the bottom box. So that's already number 1 and number 2 and number 3 box. So 89.25, this is what we have over here, divided by 3, that would be 29.75. So our box under the height would be, we're just gonna round it up. That would be 30 inches. So we're gonna put it here. The height of this lower box is 30 inches. And then box upper, the height is, we're going to get the remaining of 89.25 minus 30. That would be 59.25. So that will be the size, the measurement of our upper box, the height of our upper box, which is 59.25 inches. So over here at the bottom part, we already have the size, which is the 30 inches. And then over here, our size for that one is 59.25. Do you guys understand? If not, I don't know how to explain. Okay, now we already have the height. Now we need to calculate the width. So the box width, so the total is 96. Remember, Our total width is 96.25. Minus it with 15 inches. Why? 5 inches here, 5 inches here, and 5 inches over here. That's 15 inches. So that would be 81.25. In order for us to look for the width of the upper and the lower, is we have to get this 81.25. We divided it by 2. Why 2? Because there's only 2 boxes on the width. Unlike this one, there's 3 boxes. Why? Because we doubled the upper part because we wanted it a little bit bigger than the lower part. So we only have 2 boxes. So divided by it by 2, that would be 40.625. We already have our measurement for our width. So the width for this is 40.625 inches, and the width for this is 40.625 inches. I don't want to use the nail glue because later on I might change my mind and want to remove this. So I'm only using brad nail. So in order for this to stick on the wall, secure the wall, this is what you have to do. First you have to angle your brad nail like that. Angle it like that. Okay? And then the other side, angle it on the other side. And dry decks for the nails. So caulk on the side for the nails, dry decks.